What's up guys, you're watching Spartan G Gaming. Thank you so much to everyone watching this next video. Today we're actually going back in time and playing some Black Ops 3 Search and Destroy. I found some old clips up guys that I never used at the time, and plus some new fresh footage because that's all I'm playing nowadays. Black Ops 3. Infinite Warfare, I haven't given up on that just yet, even though it is frustrating me so much, but I've run it into the ground, I think, Infinite Warfare now. Only so much I can do on there. I mean, I've completed all the challenges and achievements that I could have possibly ever wanted to on Infinite Warfare. And to be honest, the actual gameplay, just playing it randomly now in Infinite Warfare is just not appealing enough. It's not enjoyment. I'm not finding it fun anymore. Basically, to cut a long story short, when I play Infinite Warfare, I just want to smash up my Xbox One and PS4. I'm getting so frustrated with the amount of decisions overall that I'm getting. With the kills that I should have got. That's what I meant to say, guys. So many hit markers on players in Infinite Warfare and just not getting kills. It's so frustrating. I mean, hopefully that's not just me thinking that. It's been like that for a while, guys. So literally, like I said, I've run it into the ground. I've come back to Black Ops 3 and it's so much more better, guys. It's actually put a smile back on my face again. Just like how Call of Duty should do. It should make it enjoyable for us and make us feel like we're actually doing something good in the game, whereas Infinite Warfare doesn't give me that anymore. It just feels like it's just a waste of time and I'm not getting the kills like I should do. In Infinite Warfare as well, Search and Destroy, I cannot play it. Even if I had the same roughly kind of similar setup to what I'm going to tell you in a moment that I'm running with in this Black Ops 3 Search and Destroy, I still cannot do anything. It's like I'm instantly dead as soon as I walk out of the spawn area. That's how annoying Infinite Warfare is. It just seems like all the enemy know where you are on the map. And you've got Ghost on, you know, when they've got a UAV up and everything like that. It's just no perks actually working as good as they do in Black Ops 3 for some unknown reason. But like I said, I think I've run it into the ground, guys. I'm not going to really mention that too much anymore now about Infinite Warfare. Let's get back to the action now. We're now just won the first game. We're into the second game. Now, one thing I do like, other than just running around and gunning on Search and Destroy, trying to become the hero, is I do like to get the clutch medals and I do like to become the lone wolf. Now that's something that I've kind of began to get into over the period of time of using Search and Destroy as a game mode and just becoming familiar with it. Most of the time the teammates will run into open areas, they'll get killed, and then that's obviously leaving you to the last lone wolf. Now that happens quite a lot, so like I said, I haven't done that out of choice. It's just sometimes I've got used to it through the other team members on my team, and I've had no choice but to become lone wolf. So I've had to begin to deal with it and actually take down all the enemies by myself. So that's something I love to do. Now you saw that in round 1, guys, where I took out 4 enemy. I literally disabled them all and actually just destroyed every single team member left on that team to win that round. I also even had time in that round 1 to, disarm the bomb as well. So that was even better, guys. Now, in regards to the setup that I'm using, I like to run with the KRM-262 pump action shotgun. As you know, guys, with the KRM-2, it is a one-shot kill against enemies at close quarters. And unlike Infinite Warfare, when you do actually get a hit marker, you actually kill the enemy. Whereas Infinite Warfare, so many frustrating moments where you're getting hit markers, as I said before, guys, and you just don't get the kills that you know you should have got. But the KRM-262, absolutely fantastic weapon. I love running with that. And also the attachments, I would prefer to use the long barrel for increased range and rapid fire for the increased rate of fire as well. In perk 1, I like to use the Ghost. In perk 2, hardwired and cold-blooded. Remember, hardwired, you are immune to counter UAVs, power cores, EMP grenades, that kind of thing. You also won't trigger any trip mines, shock charges, C4 alarms. And remember, in Search and Destroy, the enemy will drop a load of them. So to, stop yourself from triggering them and killing yourself early on in the game, put that hardwired on, it will help. Then in perk 3, I would like to recommend to you to use the dead silence so you can move nice and silently. You will see how that is very beneficial in some of these video clips that I'm going to show you. So definitely go with the dead silence in perk 3. Also in perk 3, I do like to run with the blast suppressor. So on the minimap, you have no signature when you use your thrust jump. And also the thruster sound is suppressed. So that's brilliant, guys. So to say, all this setup, I mean, you know how things work by now. You know, Black Ops 3 is an old game now. It is my preferred game, though. I do love to play it. But I'm just telling you my setup in case you ever want to go back to Black Ops 3, play Search and Destroy. I know that's many people's favourite game mode. And if you want to have a great setup, try and use that yourself, guys. What I've just told you, you'll find that you can run around like me. Okay, other than the setup, there is a little bit of tactical play as well. Obviously, I'm using my mini-map as much as I possibly can. I'm using to my ability, to my advantages. I mean, I don't stick with the same character, to be honest. I do randomly just change them every now and again. At the moment, we're just using the Ruin character with the overdrive, and you can see how that helped me there. We ended up with that game there, guys. Like I said, 11 for none. Absolutely fantastic game, that one. So it happens like that on Black Ops 3 most of the time, which is why I love to play Black Ops 3 now. So I'm going to actually play Black Ops 3, I think, a little bit more often, rather than the Infinite Warfare. I'm just waiting now at the moment for the World War II to come out, which is supposed to be out in the next few months. So until that comes out, guys, then I'm actually going to just show some more Black Ops 3 footage, because I think that's what most people prefer now. They're actually going back a lot to Black Ops 3 because it is a preferred gameplay mode, and just that podium there, guys. I mean, even the podiums I prefer on Black Ops 3. Now, another great way I like to play is to come into a game that, you know, you're losing, your team are losing. So we're about to do that here now, guys. And I'm just going to show you how easy it is to come back from losing. If you do accidentally come into a game that your teammates are already losing, you know, you can literally take charge of the game. And that's the best gameplay of all that I like to do. So we've actually come into a game here. You know, I've just got 4 games right at the start of the match when I came in, but my team are already 2-1 down. You will see there, I mean, I just missed out on that last kill with the opposition up the staircase there. But you will see that the enemy now will go to 3-1, so we're going to be really up against it. But again, you know, when you think about the tactical way of gameplay, don't give up. I mean, even though I've just come into this game, we're now 3-1 down. I'm not going to give up. I'm actually just going to keep playing, because I know with this setup that I've got, it's actually going to help me in getting the kills that I need, along with obviously the tactical gameplay that I'm going to show you in a moment. Remember, this Nuketown map is a very close quarters map. It's very small. You can literally run from one end to the other in a matter of a few seconds. It's just identifying where the enemy are. So again, use your map to your advantage. Look where the red blips are every time the enemy shoot. That's going to help you to know where roughly they are. Also, watch your teammates as well. Sometimes your blue triangles of your teammates will disappear on the map, so it's giving you a good indication of where roughly the enemy are. And when you do go in the house on the other side of the room, especially if you're playing this on Nuketown, you know, be careful, because they probably will be waiting in there for you to, you know, take you out. But as you can see, it's very, very easy. You know, we're holding back a little bit at the start. Then we're going to where we think the enemy are. We're watching the blips on the map. And then we ended up getting the last 2 kills of the game, actually now bringing the game back to now 3-2. So we're still in this, guys. We're not giving up. As I said, that's one thing I never do on Infinite Warfare or Black Ops 3 or Advanced Warfare, whatever I played previously before. You know, and something I can always recommend is never give up, guys. Keep playing until the last moment. We all know we're all fairly decent players. None of us are rubbish. You know, it's just the way we play and you know, the way we do things tactically that help us to win the games. So straight away at the start of this match again, we know where the enemy is spawning from. I'm very sneakily now using my advantage to come down that side, and I'm going to come up behind them and very quickly and try and take them out. Now, from the previous round as well, I don't know if you saw, but I noticed that a lot of the enemy opposition were using sniper rifles. So that's going to help me, because when you get an enemy using a sniper rifle, you know roughly where they're going to be camping, you know roughly they're going to hold back a little bit behind the map. So again, use your little tactical knowledge like that. Even that can help you. As you saw there, we just wiped the enemy out. Now we've brought it back to 3-3. So we've just got to win this last game. Now, the fire that I'm on at the moment, I know that we're just going to take this next round. We're actually going to come back from being 3-1 down to actually win the game. And like I said, with this setup, with this way of playing, you can do this all the time, guys. It's fantastic. It's a great achievement as well, knowing that what you've done. So this one, on this occasion, we're now going to run right to this enemy line again. And we know roughly where the enemy are going to be. They've kind of given up in a way, because they're probably frustrated. They've now gone 2 games down in the last 2 matches. You can point out where all the enemy are. We're going to use our Ripper now to our advantage, because we're using Spectre on this occasion. We're coming out now. We can see the blips on the map. We know roughly where he is. We're going to use our KRM-262 to blast that sucker away. There we go. That's the gameplay that I love to play most of all. Coming back from being down, you know, and showing the opposition what we're all about. Not giving up. You know, that's what Call of Duty is all about. Using the correct setup, using the correct way of gameplay, and actually just winning that game through, you know, just determination and not giving up, basically. All right, so there's another victory there, guys. Now, Like I said to you before, I do like the podium finishes better, which is just why I'm showing you this one. Just brings back so many memories. I love all these podium finishes. They're absolutely fantastic. So much better in Black Ops 3 as well. Now, we're moving on to another Search and Destroy game round now, where I'm just going to show you now the last kind of round. We're 3-3 at the moment. I've been doing pretty well up till now, but this is again another moment where I'm going to show you how the Lone Wolf is an absolutely awesome thing to do. As I said before in the first clip that I showed you, I love being Lone Wolf. Don't ever be frightened to be the Lone Wolf. I know when the commentator comes out and say you're the Lone Wolf, you're on your own, take him down, whatever it is he says, it's different every single time as far as I remember, guys. But don't let that scare you, even if there's 4 or 5 enemy members on the other team, it doesn't matter. You use your map to your advantage. Watch for the blips. It's actually easier, I think, personally, being the Lone Wolf, because all the enemy are going to come flocking towards you, thinking they're going to kill you because they know where you are, because the only one left. But let them come to you, guys. It doesn't matter. But one thing I'd recommend is if you are the Lone Wolf, like me now, keep moving from where you shot the enemy and killed the enemy. Hide up a little bit. Let the dead silence work for you. Let all the ghosts work for you. There we go, another 2. Look, they're running in looking for me because they know I'm roughly somewhere around here. But it just makes for easy kills. We've got 1 more to kill, guys. And look at that. How many did I take out there, guys? And we won the game. I love being Lone Wolf. And it's easy to do, guys. Not just because, I'm sitting here thinking, yeah, well, I'm kind of a roughly good player. That's why I'm doing this. But no, anybody can do it, guys. It's just sitting back a little bit, watching your map. Let them come to you, having the right setup, having the right gun, as I said before. Anybody can do this. Now, I'm just going to show you the podium again here. And then we're going into the last game clip that I'm going to show you, where, again, right from the start of any kind of Search and Destroy game, another little tip that I can give you is to just run into the enemy spawning area right at the start of the game, especially when you got this KRM-262. It will do the job. So on this map here, guys, I'm just going to show you now, this is fresh kind of footage in how you can actually wipe out the team. We're 3-0 up. We only need to win the last game. But this is how easy it is. It's not that they're a rubbish team. They were a pretty good team, but we just were a little bit better than them, that's all. But as you can see, I'm running in here, running to the enemy spawn. This is where you're going to get the enemy, trying to look for those little camping places, trying to hide up just before we kind of reach them. But that makes it easy for us. I mean, there's 2 I've taken out already. I know roughly where the other remaining in position are going to be, because they're going to be somewhere around where the bomb is. And there's another one there. That's the 3rd kill, the 4th kill, the 5th kill. Look at that, guys. 5 kills in the matter of about a minute's worth of gameplay. That is the gameplay that I love. That's the gameplay that I can show you that you can also do as well. You can wipe out the opposition. You can win games. But Black Ops 3, amazing. Take care, guys. I hope you enjoyed the Black Ops 3 moments. And I will be back, guys, in the near future with the World War II. Obviously making loads of videos on that. I probably will make some more Black Ops 3 videos, but no more Infinite Warfare for the time being, because I've completely run that into the ground. As I said, I think the Black Ops 3 gameplay is better, but please don't forget to like the video. Please don't forget to subscribe for more awesome gameplay videos. Not just Black Ops, guys, 3 or Infinite Warfare, not just Call of Duty, but other games as well, guys. I've got plenty more coming over the next few weeks. But take care, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.